can they still get on? But I guess you're right.
No,
That
yeah,
probably.
I think it joins through the browser.
I see. Got it.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, we could probably both use the same Ecamm account, so that at least I
Save a
think
few
so.
bucks.
I wonder how that would work because I don't think that we can like interact on Ecamm.
Hmm.
So like I don't think that we can have you, um, you know, your. I think our live streams would conflict with each other.
Well, we ought to just leave it like it is, then we can sort it out in a future date.
Okay. All right. So here is sort of what I'm thinking about for a to-do list for today. Let me see what's going on with my camera here. Can't get it straightened out. I'm like off to the side a little bit. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be cool to go over the results from the free giveaway campaign, and then talk about the course maybe, and then start planning out a video.
Uh huh.
Okay. So this is what is so cool. Let me just start this blur screen. I can hide something. Start.
Are you recording?
Yes. Okay. Let's look here. Okay. So we just launched this thing yesterday at about it was probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's currently 10:20. So what is that? What does that work out to? 8 plus 10, so that's 20. Let's see, 18 hours. So I mean, we're not even at 20 hours yet, and we've already gotten 28 leads. Let's see, 32 leads. And here's what's so fascinating. So like, if we look at this, um, there's that one. If we look at all of these ads, these are the ads right here. This is for a weight loss clinic. Um, Let me make this bigger so that you can actually see it.
No, I can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen.
Uh-uh.
What are you looking at?
Just you.
Are you looking at the YouTube channel, or are you looking at the?
Okay. I hadn't thought about that, so I got to open up another screen, don't I?
Because the YouTube channel, I think there's like what, like a 30-second delay or something.
Yeah, but I don't even see that. I remember that now. So how do I get to this on YouTube?
I don't think we should watch it on YouTube. I think the delay is screwing us up.
Well, how are we going to see your screen?
Well, that's a good question. I would have thought you could see my screen. Let me see
Well,
if
that's
I
what
can.
I yesterday we had that set up.
So you could see my screen yesterday, or just on YouTube.
I think I was probably watching it on YouTube.
Okay. Does my face take up the whole screen?
No, no, your screen looks about like what my screen does now.
But it's just my face?
Hmm. Yeah, in the backdrop.
Let's see. Let's see. How to use interview. Can you share your screen? Is
Uh,
there a share screen option on yours?
yeah. Well, I clicked it. Okay, it says YouTube, Facebook, or Yahoo, and Hulu. Also share tab. Interesting.
So I can see you.
Yeah, but my screen.
Oh wait, no, that's my screen.
Yeah, my share button is grayed out. Share screen failed. Yeah, so there's probably a permission that's necessary.
Let's see. Wouldn't think this would be so complicated.
Well, if the live stream that's viewable on YouTube shows your screen, then there's really no necessity. Oh, I see. There's a live button there. Okay, I can see your screen now on YouTube.
On YouTube,
Uh-huh.
I wonder if I have enough RAM to be able to run Zoom at the same time.
So you could have two windows or two
Yeah.
views.
Let's see. Let me just say on. What am I doing here? Excuse me. The guest screen will show up as a new row in the interview window.
I started sharing my screen.
What about the
Sorry.
presenter? Gosh. Can the interviewer? Yes, the interviewer can have a guest. Let's say minus guest. So you can see it on YouTube, but not in the interview mode.
Yeah, I can see your screen on YouTube. Going through your Google stuff.
Let's see. Let's zoom. Okay. Lower music. Let's see. Guest view. Broadcast. Can you? What do you see now?
Okay, now I can see your screen on the live on the eCam.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no delay there.
But you can't. Now you can't see me.
Well, you're down in the corner just like I am.
Can you?
On the right
Okay,
side.
so you can see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's something. Okay. Okay. So now I know how to do that.
Good.
Okay, so this is this is what we launched yesterday. So what we did is we made this ad right here. And her name is Sarah. This is an AI image. We did research and came up with the avatar about Sarah. Let's see, docs. Here is Sarah's avatar. Right here, Sarah is a 40-year-old mom, exhausted from failed diets. Just cried in the fitting room when even bigger clothes didn't fit. She's secretly Googling how to get Ozempic on her phone. Terrified her health is slipping away. She's torn between shame and hope, desperate for a real solution, not another fad, whispering, please let this work. That is when she sees our ad. So that is Sarah. We've got a 27-page document with all the questions she's asking, the stuff that she's afraid of, what are her hopes and dreams, what are the topics she's looking for on YouTube, what sort of comments is she leaving, what kind of questions is she asking in those places like Quora, Reddit, X, YouTube. This way we can really dive in and see what's not only about her, but also what's going on in her mind, what's going on in the market, and that kind of thing. We can take this and we can create ads very easily if this is a really good document. Having an incredible research document makes the entire process so much easier. It's a total game changer. And so so that's what we did. We start with that, and then from there we create the ads, which you can see here. This is a picture that we did. This is another one where we just changed the background color behind the text. You wouldn't think that mattered, but I guarantee that it does. I ran a campaign for my mother-in-law's square dancing event she was hosting, and all I did was run the same thing with different colors in the text, and one of them just killed it. It was the one with the green text background. Excuse me. And here you can see that we got green text here. This one is she's in a fitting room holding pants that she wants to fit but don't. And this is another one with the pink text, and then with the black text. And this one right here, actually that's not the one I was thinking. 1, 2, 3. This is the one. We made, what we did is we did that one where we had 2 pictures, and then each picture had 3 colors for the text, the pink, black, and green. I've had success with each of those colors in the past in different things, which is why we did it. And then at the end, we were like, why don't we just throw one in there that's just a total wild card, not like any of the others, and just see if that does any different. And I am so glad that we did, because if we look at the results here, so Sarah, like you can see right here, Sarah's not in the picture. It's just the text, and that one has gotten 21 leads out of the 32. The average cost per lead here is $1.21, which is insane. It is so incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Some of these other ones, you'll see that 2 leads at $3, so this 121 is less than half. Geez, sorry. And this other one got 7 leads, $2.75. That's still, more than half as much. This one got 2 leads at $1.12, which is better, but for whatever reason, Facebook thinks that it's not as good. And so you come in here, and I'm just so glad that we included that wild card one, because it is what has made the campaign just an absolute, game changer. And so here is what is so fascinating. This one, let me show you this right here. Florida mattress. Let's see. No. Let's go. Aloha. Noisemaker. Let's see. Testimonials. Okay. So this was Jerry's results. He got 1,000 leads in 45 days, which was incredible. Excuse me. But the thing about that is, in that 45 days, he had 6 different locations, I believe. And so we launched it, and then it did really well. And so then we decided to say, okay, we're going to take it from Volusia to Naples, and then from Naples to Cape Coral. We just continued bouncing along till we had the same campaign running in all of his different excuse me, all of his different locations. So you really need to break this out on a location by location basis. So this one right here got 341 leads in 45 days. This mattress company only has the one location. So let's just say he's running $50 a day. Let's see. So we're going to say $50 a day divided by, let's just say the 131. So he could be getting 38 leads per day. And so if we ran the same thing for the similar 45 days, we'd be talking about 1,700 leads from, let's see, just this one ad. I mean, can you believe that? It's insane. So instead of 341, we're talking about 1,700. Now, I'm assuming at some point that would probably burn out and we wouldn't be able to continue to get it at that rate. But it is bananas just how good this is. And here's what the difference is. So with Jerry's, it was amazing. What we did is we did a free pillow, a free memory foam pillow. You come into the store to pick it up, okay? And so we are hoping that when someone comes into the store for a free memory foam pillow, we can say, hey, why do you need a new pillow? And they'll say, oh, my neck's killing me. Oh, my back, I just, I need something. And I've heard memory foam is the way to do it. And then Jerry could say, that's interesting. Do you want to lay down for 5 minutes on our memory foam mattress and see if it helps your back at all? And they'd say, yeah, let's try it out. And then he could do his sales presentation. That's the whole idea. Now, you notice there's no real direct connection from, there is a connection between the memory foam pillow and the mattress. But it's not necessarily exactly the same. So with this free giveaway, this is 100% based 100% on Alex Hormozi's attraction offer framework in the Money Models book. So what happens is people will go to let me just pull this up and show you. Preview, and then we'll go post with comments. So, let's see, maybe that one hasn't been published. So what happens, they click on this learn more, and a form pops up, and they say, it says, what's your name, email, and phone number so we can notify you about the results of the contest. And then we start with some questions. Question number 1, why are you wanting to or to win this sorry, why are you wanting to win this promotion? What would it mean to you if you won this promotion? What have you tried in the past that didn't work? And we're going through and just asking these questions, trying to get information about them and what it would mean for them. And so it helps for a couple things. First of all, it helps to qualify them. And so when they answer questions, they say, oh, this must be legitimate. It's not just a click a button kind of a thing. And then also at the end, when we go back and call the leads, we can say, you didn't win, because only one person out of the whole thing gets to win. But then you also get to call everybody back and say, you didn't win. However, we're reading your story, and we'd love to offer you a different thing, which I think might even be a better fit for you. But you'd need to come in for a free consultation, so it doesn't cost you anything to come in, and they come in, and that's when we have the opportunity. So the Hormozi strategy with this thing right here is called a free giveaway, and that's the whole idea. Now, if you charge for this, in his book, he says that, or in his course, the accompanying videos that go with it, the free videos, he says that if you charge people to get into the contest, it's an illegal lottery, and it is, against the law to do something like that. And they have the disclaimers of check with the attorney to see if it works in your area, that kind of thing. But here's the main breakdown of how this works. So you take your core offer, and you basically take the most extreme version of that thing. So what is your core offer with all the bells and whistles, all the add-ons, all the fancy things? If just as an example, if it was a car, it would be totally tricked out. It wouldn't just be a BMW. It would have the leather seats. It would have the steering wheel thing. It would have the lights going along the rim, the bottom of the car. It would have the chrome-plated rims. It would have everything, the absolute biggest and best version of your product. And so when you run the free giveaway, people they start imagining themselves with the best version of your product. They want the best version of your product. And so you run it for however long, couple weeks or whatever, and then you have a list of people registered for the giveaway. And then at the end, you pick your winner, and then first of all, while you're running the ads, you need to consistently be sending people valuable posts, valuable content. And so it's not necessarily like hey, there's 13 days left. Because if you're doing a daily thing, just saying how much longer is left, they're going to get burned out and lose interest. However, if you send valuable content, valuable material, people are going to, continue to learn, continue to get educated. What is Ozempic? What is GLP-1? What is this? What is that? How does it work? What are, all these different things? What are prices? You're continually dripping them helpful information so that, they are tied into the fact that there's a competition going on, but also by the time you announce it, they are 100% indoctrinated about why they need your thing. And so you announce the winner on social media, and then you go back and you call all the leads, all the people that signed up, and then you say, hey, we announced the winner on social media. You didn't win. However, we want to offer you a partial scholarship because we read your story and we got we think that we can help you. And so that's when you present them with the offer. And so this is the offer that we're doing with them. Let me just see if I can find it. Let's see. Not to that one. Okay. Let's see. Maybe this is not the one. Okay. All right. Here's the offer. So the grand prize is win free treatment until your goal weight is achieved. We'll pick someone in the 20 to 30 pound range. So, a lot of times with stuff like this, you don't really know, what you're signing up for. What is the thing? It says, if we said lose 20 pounds, in your mind, you might think, well, that might take a short period of time, or that might take a long period of time. Or someone could say, well, I only have 10 pounds to lose. Or they could say, well, I have 150 pounds to lose. So what the promotion is whatever your goal is, we will treat you until you hit that goal. And so it's your dream weight is, whatever that is, that's what you'll get. And so if you win, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose what your goal is. Obviously you have to, show up to the appointments, and you have to do all the stuff, otherwise it's obviously not going to work. So that's the grand prize. We're calling it the Lose It All for Free giveaway. Now, the promotional offer, when we call people back and say, you didn't win the grand prize, And these, obviously, we do pick a winner, so there is a grand prize winner. Then we call everybody else with the promotional offer, and we say, normally treatment is $299 a month, which is what their normal price is. However, because you enter, we want to offer you a partial scholarship. So that price goes down from $299 per month to $199 per month for life. So your price will never go up as long as you stay on the plan. And so not only will you get a discounted rate for your entire program, we're also going to give you $400 in free bonuses. Plus, the most important part is one-on-one help. And so we'll actually give you a nurse practitioner that will help you with this program. If you go in and you say, I want Ozempic, and she looks at your numbers and your and all the different things that you have or whatever, and she could say, Ozempic might actually not be the best option for you. Your best option is this particular medication. And so she's able to recommend that you don't do this, do this. Whereas for you, you might have said, oh, this is what I want, and come in and not gotten the results because you didn't have a professional helping you. So not only are going to give you $400 in free bonuses, we're also going to give you a one-on-one nurse practitioner to meet with you, included in the cost of the medication. So you don't have to pay anything. And you can meet with her weekly, monthly, whatever is required for that. Now, we also do B12 injections for free. Most people pay for that. We have purchased a very expensive body scanner. And normally when people sign up for these things, you need, one of the ways these companies make money is you come in and pay for the body scans. We include that for free. Whenever you have questions about, is this working? How is this affecting my body? No problem. We'll run your labs for free. It's just included in the cost. It's just a free thing that we'll offer you because you are getting the promotional or the partial scholarship. And you know what? Maybe this isn't even right for you. So why don't you come in and we will meet with you for free, free consultation. And if you don't want to do it, no problem. If you do, we'll give you the partial scholarship. So that's kind of a long way of describing it, but it's genius. So there's no risk. They can come in for free. If they come in, they do love it. We're making an offer so good they can't. It's too good to say no. So if they really want to lose weight, $200 a month, I mean, they could be spending that at a gym, no problem. Plus, they won't have a nurse practitioner to help guide them throughout that whole thing. So that's sort of the free giveaway model, is you have the best version of your product as the grand prize, and then you call everyone else and say, you didn't win, however, we've got something even better for you, and that kind of thing. Truly genius. And it obviously works because we're getting the leads. And so at the end, that's when we're going to call everybody and follow up. And that's when the actual money happens. So I can't tell you right now that they've made money because we just launched it 24 hours ago and we're going to run it for 2 weeks. So I'm optimistic that our results will be, above zero. So that would be nice. So, Dad, what thoughts do you have about that?
Yeah. Okay. I think that what we're doing is good. The giveaway ad, I mean, you always refer to make an offer that they feel stupid refusing, and this is that. This is that in spades. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is definitely so good you'd feel stupid saying no. And so this is the free giveaway offer. They're in the book. Let's see, Metal Models course. In the book, he has different kinds of attraction offers. Win your money back is one. Free giveaways is the one that we're doing. buy X, get Y free, pay less now, pay more later. This one right here is genius, and I actually did this with Legal Ads Reset. Legally Blonde, that's not what I'm talking about. LegalAdsReset.com. Okay. So the way this is being billed is pay if you want to, right? And so someone comes here and they read this whole thing and they're like, my gosh, start for $0, pay if you actually like it. And the offer, where do I, okay, so here we go. What if you walked into a restaurant, ate the entire meal, and then they asked if you wanted to pay for it? That's exactly how this works. You get all 5 days of private coaching, show up, do the homework. Only after you've completed everything, you decide if it was worth the $249. If you think it was worth it, I charge your card. If not, just email me and you owe nothing. I mean, obviously you have to actually show up in order to qualify, okay? So they look at this and they say, what do I have to lose? You know, this incredible course material from a guy that knows what he's talking about. And if I think it's worth it, I pay. If not, I don't pay. And so why not sign up, right? And then on the next page, I say, perfect, you are now registered. However, if you'd like, you're obviously going to like this thing. So if you sign up now, as opposed to at the end, we'll do it for $199 instead of the $249, and I will give you a crap load of bonuses that people will basically just salivate over. And so that's the whole idea of the pay less now, pay more later. And the real value, I think, is in the bonuses, because people might be like, $50, I don't know. But if you're like, I'm going to give you the best bonuses you have ever heard of in your entire life, they might say, well, that bonus right there is worth $249, so I'm just going to do this right now. Okay? So that is the idea behind the pay less now, pay more later. Free with consumption, upsell offers, classic upsell. These are all upsells. So those are the attraction offers. Win your money back, free giveaway, decoy, buy X, get Y, and pay less now, pay more later. And
that win your money back is the one that really impressed me when I studied it. It's kind of like the guarantee where you get your money back if you don't like it, but to get your money back if you don't like it, you have to have actually gone through and tried it. And so win your money back, for example, using that weight loss as an example, if you set that up to where they pay so you get the money up front, and they show up and they actually do everything that you ask them to do, and they achieve their goal, then they get their money back. I mean, I can't imagine why anybody would refuse that type of offer.
Yeah, especially with something like weight loss.
Oh yeah, which applies to almost everybody.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting that might actually be an even better promotional offer, you know, to say, you know, we'll give you all this stuff at a discount, and you know, if you do everything it takes and you hit your month one goal, you get all your money back.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's all
yeah.
Well, and it's all a matter of the percentages, because like the insurance companies, they go by actuarial tables, which says that if your client pays this amount of money, the odds of him dying before you who've earned enough money, the odds are always in the favor of the insurance company. In this particular case here, where you have somebody show up, sign up, and the percentages are in your favor because most of the people aren't going to receive or reach their goal. You want to make sure that you help them everything you can. So if they do reach the goal, then you can give them their money back. But you're still going to be money ahead because not everybody's going to reach that, and you can actually keep offering them as they get partway through their course. If they're not really reaching their goal, then you can offer them a substitute which keeps them in the community, makes you a little bit more money, but still keeps them eager to participate in the program. I mean, this is an absolute win-win situation.
Oh yeah, and in the in the book, I can't remember if it's the book or the course here. He actually gives a really cool example of what he did with the gym. And so he came in they came in with an attraction offer, and then at that point he offered them a win their money back offer. So that was the upsell, was the win their money back, and then
Right. There
from
you go.
there, once they get to the point, well, actually for him, it's not even the you don't even wait until the end. A couple weeks into it, you say because win your money back would be like $199 per month, and if you hit your month one goal, we'll give you your money back, right? And so what he does at that point is 2 or 3 weeks into it, after they've hit their goal a few times, and it's obvious they're going to make it by the end. He says, "Look, all I care about is that you are successful and you hit your weight, okay? And so obviously you're not going to hit your weight in 30 days. So why don't we do this? Let's forget the win your money back thing. You paid $199. Why don't you prepay the next 6 months, and I will apply the money that you've already paid to that amount, and so it's like you're getting a month for free."
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so he gets them from that into a prepay plan.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. The nice
Uh,
thing about it is the clients to actually participate in these offers. These offers are set up in such a way to where it encourages them to have their best experience. So it's not snatching money away from people, in a confidence game. You're actually helping people improve their lives, and you get to participate in that.
mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm just gonna make notes on this offer here. We're gonna make this into a win your money back offer, which translates into a prepay offer. So let's say win your money back here. Win your money back here, there. And then let's go and find the prepay upsell. Let's see, a rollover, I think is what he calls it. Downsell continuity. Yeah, maybe it's a rollover. I guess I probably shouldn't play that in here. Get the video taken down. So that's really, really smart. Okay, cool. So that's sort of the results that we're seeing from this campaign, and it is really cool. Let's see if we got any new ones. No new ones. But yeah, very cool. Okay, so now we should probably work on the content for the video this week. All right, docs. Ooh. Okay, attraction offer. Let's say free giveaway because that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so let's go here and look at that thing we did yesterday about the YouTube strategy. Channel strategy. see if I got something here. Alright, let me see if there's something about the free giveaway in the playbooks. Proof. Retention. See if there's one on offers in here. Marketing. LTV. Pricing. Branding. That's gonna be a cool one. Price raise. Fast cash. I should definitely look at that one. Ads. Lead nurture. Nothing. No books about offers, unfortunately. Alright, so let's get this info out of the AI. Let's see. See if I can actually get the get the content for ChatGPT, because this whole thing is so new that I doubt it knows much about it. Give away a big prize to get a ton of hand-raising leads. Pick one winner, then sell everyone else a you still win deal. Simple scales, fancy fails. All right. Offer big grand prize. They enter with their name, phone, and email. We pick one winner. Everyone else gets a special, almost the same deal for a short time. Alright, choose the grand prize, create the promotional offer for non-winners, build the entry form, which we've done, set the timeline, okay, promote it, pick the winner, sales flow, follow-up cadence. Alright, okay, let's do this. That's not 5 shorts. 5. Maybe not. It's like this. Into at least. Here is the all right, let's see. All right, here we go. Free giveaway offer: how to flood your pipeline and monetize non-winners. All right, runtime 40 to 55. Practitioner run through your fresh case, medical weight loss, run of show, a modular built to chop. I kind of wonder with this one, because we're running this contest until, let's see, until the 17th of October. No, not that. So we're running it till the 10th. Gosh, it would be sure cool to include the results in this video, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sure would be.
That means we'd have to wait to release this for a couple weeks.
Oh, 10 days.
Well, I mean, he'd still have to call the leads and stuff.
That's true. That's true.
But wouldn't that be a cool video?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be very good. You bet.
The other videos we release wouldn't be able to have results in them because I wouldn't have actual people to set them up. I mean, to set it up on. I don't know. Do you think it would be worth it to wait and launch this in a few weeks to have the results, or would it be best if that was a follow-up video or something?
It'd probably be better to wait, just because of next week. Having that be in the middle of that, give you that extra week. That's what I would do.
Okay. All right.
Gives more time to prepare.
So that means that this video that we're working on now would probably need to have a release date of, oh gosh, Friday the 17th.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. All right. We could just do that one differently, because we could just review his results at the end. So we could still record the video and release one on the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. It's just the results would come at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So in the first part of the video, we could say, this is how you do it. This is how we set it up. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and we'll show you the results. right?
Yep.
All right. Okay. All right. So run of show modular built to chop. So cold open, hooks. We launched a medical weight loss giveaway yesterday. 30 hand raisers in 18 hours. Here's exactly how a free giveaway works and how you make money even when they didn't win. Okay. Segment one. What it is and why it works. So goal 101 explanation, psychology, and proof. Beats. Okay, so 10-year-old explanation, the money logic, risk reversal, reciprocity, price anchoring, your case, setup, market, ad spend so far, opt-in so far, CPL to date, guardrails, don't give away your core profit unit. The giveaway must lead to the core offer. B-rolls, visuals, simple diagram, giveaway, lead capture, winner, promo, offer, appointment, sales, screenshot, landing page, blur, PLL, wonder what that is, add creative, clip outcome, clip a title, free offers, shorts, why beats. Okay, segment 2, exact steps. So the first one is we explain the thing and explain why it works. Step 2 is do exactly playbook. This is your bread and butter tutorial. Beats, each beat can be a micro intro so it clips cleanly. I see, pick the grand prize. Create the promotional offer for non-winners. Build the entry form. Alright. Timeline. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is cool. It has a list of potential shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please make the bullets. Remember, this whole thing has to be entertaining, educational, mind-blowing, and lead to people salivating to join the weekly challenge. Okay, we could use that as the affiliate thing. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We could join the join the email list, or go here to get the snapshot for high level, or they could sign up for Noisemaker.
Mm-hmm.
High level would be easier. What's the high level commission? %. Okay, so that means that each sign up would be about $40. That's cool. Oh, that's pretty slick. All right, let's go to Canva. All right, what type of what type of design should we have for the slides, do you think? White is usually probably the best.
Yeah, I think so too.
Although this does look pretty cool. White's probably the best, you think?
I think so. Yeah, more universally accepted.
Presentations. All right, what? Let's see, elements. Do you think I should do the circle video, or have my video be a rectangle or something?
Oh, I think the circle works good. Yeah.
How big should it be? Like that. That's probably good. $60. Oh, and brand templates. Let's see. High speed hot leads. A way to duplicate this? So I don't know if I want to give it a name in case we change the name. Brand template. Duplicate. How do I modify the brand template? Let's see. Edit. Let's see, what should I do? I want it to be white. I like having the picture there. Keep things interesting. Alright, let's see. Do you think I should put a name on here?
Probably wouldn't hurt. You can always change it.
Well, once the video is published, it can't be changed.
I see your point.
Let's see. Money models in action. Local money models. $100 million local. Money models applied. Model to market implementation. Money model machine. Model works. Brick and mortar money models. That's cool. It's kind of an awkward name though. check something out here. Let's see if he has it trademarked. Let's see if he has any of it trademarked. Educational books, that's IC16. Let's take a screenshot of this. Alright, what did we see there? It was 16, 35, and 41. 16, 35, and 41. Let's say not dead, don't want to see dead. Registered. Not dead. I don't want that. Well, it doesn't look either. Doesn't look like they're even trying to to trademark it. All right, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
The model works, profit models, revenue architecture, growth engine, cash flow systems, brick and mortar blueprint. Let's see, neighborhood scale, local leverage, ground game, model to money, build the model, applied 100 million, execute. Execute. Stacked up pipeline pro. Revenue runway. The model works. Don't want to get stuck if I decide not to stay with brick and mortar. I guess I don't have to make a lifetime's decision right now.
That's true.
Scaling growth framework profit. Let's see. Let's see what it comes up with. Lame. What's interactive? Let's see. I created something like this before. Let's see. What's this? Oh, that's cool. Brick and mortar marketing. Oh, I wrote this really long ebook already. Gosh, that's right.
That's funny.
Brick and mortar marketing. Brick and mortar marketing. That means that on the channel I could teach more than just that if I wanted to. It would position me as a marketing expert. It doesn't immediately communicate that it's an implementation of everything. Make things pretty open in the future. Let's see here. Let's go registered. Oh, wait, no. Pending. I don't want to see dead. Let's see. Did they do exact quotes on here? Let's try Google. Let's see, are there any other things with Google in it? Google Vids. See if it drops all that stuff. No, it kept it. Brick and mortar realty, brick and mortar, mercantile, brick and mortar. Let's see. What would be a good educational style thing? Education. Alright. Digital system which follows the NICE classification. Educational product. Online education. So 41. Alright, let's see. Look at 41. Not 36. Oh, I guess it's got all those. Educational service, data land. 41, educational, extraordinary brick and mortar, educational service, kindergarten. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. IC041. Data land. Let's see. Realistic. Cards across America. Alright. Well, it's pretty unlikely to be contested if I have a problem with it. All right. So what's your thoughts about going with the brick and mortar marketing?
Oh, I think it's great.
Okay. All right.
I think it's a staged game. Anything that you feel good about is going to be good to go forward.
Oh, good. I got the logo. That's convenient. So what do I got? This is supposed to be red. Let's see who's got this. It's obviously a very highly active company. Oh, why don't I come back to this? This is a distraction. I will just make it white. Alright, so let's see. Alright, free giveaway offers. Let's make this as a working title. Alright, what's next? What it is and why it works. Oh, I gotta add myself in here. stupid something. Give away something big. Kid version. Big discount. Do you think this is a good way to go through this?
I think so. Then you can talk on each one, on each bullet point.
All right. All right. Must be a core product or service. I probably need to call it in about 5 minutes because I got to go and
Oh, that's fine.
take the kids back.
Yep.
All right. My CRM matters. Auto text. All right. Duplicate. Excuse me. Okay. Winter day. Let's see. We will go. Exact steps plus CRM setup. Okay. Oh, we already did that one. Oh, choose the grand prize. Let's say a winner. Oh, is this the right one? Exact steps. Oh, no, this is what we're going for. Oh, let's see. Winner script, not winner script. So I did that wrong. Let's call this. Let's see, what did we say here? Well, this is probably as far as I can get right now.
All right, bud.
I have to go through and do the rest of this stuff. All right. Well, cool. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, you
And,
betcha. It's been
we'll
very illuminating.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
All right, bud. Bye-bye.